Live, sort of, from the sweetest place on earth, Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's the St. Bradford Holiday Special, starring St. Bradford, with special guest Low Budget Man, world-renowned stand-up comedy by Reid Archibald, and musical guest Ashleigh Leiter. And now here's your host, St. Bradford.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome to my holiday special. Happy holidays. I haven't done any kind of holiday special since I think 2011. And that one got me a lot of hate mail and death threats.
I believe in you, Ohio County. I believe that you don't have to be a bunch of stupid hillbillies your whole lives, and you can improve yourselves. And I'm here to help you with that. This is called mouthwash. That's mouthwash. Not mouthwash, not mouthwash. No, mouthwash.
I mean, you try to help some people, right? So this time, I toned it down a little bit, but we're still going to have a great show. We have Low Budget Man, we have Reid Archibald, we have Ashleigh Leiter making her YouTube debut. But first things first, I'm going to do what I do and head over to my tacky-ass living room and answer an advice question.
Here we go. Very festive. All right. Our first advice question comes from George in Mandeville. Yeah, I know. He's an ugly motherfucker. But George's question is,
Dear St. Bradford, I don't normally ask advice from anybody because I'm pretty intellectual, but this one leaves me scratching my head. I am a proud white man from the great state of Louisiana. Since I don't have a job, I spend most of my free time watching the History Channel and educating myself on the internet about very important things. I have learned all about how 9/11 was an inside job perpetrated by the Jews, how hurricanes are a punishment from God for homosexuality, how Obama is a secret Kenyan Muslim, how Europeans are the descendants of the lost tribes of Israel, and a whole lot of other interesting and important things. But you know what people do when I try to tell them about these important facts? They don't care. They just give me a look like, when's this going to be over? It makes me so mad that I punch doors and throw tantrums like a toddler on a regular basis. What can I do to get it through to people that this stuff is important? Yours in Christ, George in Mandeville.
George also wrote me another note saying that he hasn't had sex in over 10 years and wanted to know if I had any tips for asking out this girl that works at the Renaissance Fair. I don't. And also asked me not to read this on camera. I won't. All right. But in regards to your first question, I know what it feels like, to not have a voice. And I know what it feels like, to feel like you don't matter. But in your case, you really don't matter. So my advice to you, George, is to kill yourself. I mean, there are homeless people, there are telemarketers, there are juggalos, all of which contribute more to society and enrich the lives of those around them than you do. So, and you're breathing up their air, I mean, we only have one planet here, so I don't really want to get into the technical details. Like, I don't care if you want to use a gun and shoot yourself, or hang yourself, or overdose on sleeping pills, or step in front of a fucking train. Just end it. For once in your life, think of somebody beside yourself and just end it. All right, our next guest, well, he's our first guest, a special guest. He's a superhero. He's coming here all the way from Springfield, Missouri. I'm talking about Low Budget Man.
Low Budget Man. I am a huge fan.
Thank you very much.
Low Budget Man is currently putting together a project called the Made Avengers. You care to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the project is called the Meta Avengers. It almost sounded like you said Main Avengers there. It was kind of weird. That's why I was just sorting that out real quick. But yes, the Meta Avengers. It is a collaboration project involving several YouTube channels of the Metaverse, which is the expanded universe that both St. Bradford and I belong to. It also will feature Hazmat Citizen Crusader, Frogman PDX from Portland, Oregon, some supervillains. It'll have Verbish from Shrewsbury, England. It has the Coyle Commander, who will be kind of the main antagonist of the Meta Avengers, and he's from Australia. They have Octavius Vaughn, the Roaming Eye of Doom, Kevin Darkian. He'll be doing something for it. We'll just have a lot of different Metaverse personalities involved in this large project, and that won't be... Well, we'll be filming for that in late March, early April, and hopefully we'll be able to start releasing a lot of that during the summertime. So definitely look forward to that.
Wow, that is awesome. All right, well, let's get on to our next advice question. This question comes from an anonymous fan in Fordsville, Kentucky. And his question is,
Dear St. Bradford, I'm dating this girl and things are getting pretty serious. We've been intimate on numerous occasions. Yesterday, I asked her how many sexual partners she's had. She told me that it was none of my business. Now this makes me think that she was or is a hoe. Personally, I don't see anything wrong with asking. What do you think? Have you told your significant other how many partners you've had?
Okay, well, since you're my guest, I'm going to go ahead and let you answer the question first.
Man, I can't answer this question. Then everyone will know I'm a virgin.
I have to take a leak, so I'll do that.
Hey, we're in the middle of the show here. Well, guess I'll go first. When it comes to me, as far as me and my significant other, I personally think that...
It is I, the minor annoyance, scourge of Springfield, Missouri. Hand over Low Budget Man.
Do you mind, whoever you are? You know, you're interrupting my holiday special.
Oh. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, as for the part about me and my significant other, yeah, we've had that talk. Like, to be honest with you, like, it used to be I was kind of embarrassed by how few people I've been with, and over the last few years, it's kind of gone the other way where I'm kind of embarrassed by how many people I've been with. But really, it all comes down to the individual, because one person, like, they could look at a number and think that's a lot of people, and to another person that might not be very many, but like I said, it's up to the individual. So technically, no, it's not any of your business. And I think that when she's ready to tell you, if that ever happens, then she will, But also try to think about this. Say she is a hoe. The more people that she's had sex with, the better she probably is at sex.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Look, if you're going to try to establish a real, long-lasting relationship with this girl, then communication is critically important. The number of people she's slept with in the past is irrelevant, so long as she doesn't have herpes. What is important is the information that she is withholding from you, and this could be for one of two reasons. Either she's not ready to tell you, or she's the type to keep secrets. If it is the former, then there's no need to push her. Simply establish that you are someone she can trust. And if you really need to coax her into it, you can tell her something like, you won't bed with her until she admits to you how many people she has been with in the past. And even if the number is astronomically high, that wouldn't make her a hoe, as you put it. Curse your childish dialect. It could mean she's just made a string of mistakes, or, she could just enjoy sex. The only thing that would be a real, actual issue is if she is the type to keep secrets from you. If she's constantly withholding information, that's a bad deal. I mean, of course they all need time and you have to earn her trust, but eventually, if you want to be with her for life, she will have to fully open up to you, and you to her. take it from me. I get laid all the time.
Well, I suppose that is one way that you could look at it.
Enough of this foolish excuse for a YouTube show! Where is Low Budget Man? I know you are hiding him!
Who was that?
No idea.
Well, hey, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
I know you got to get back to Springfield before that soup kitchen closes. All right. Well, everybody, let's hear it for Low Budget Man. All right. Now, my next guest has appeared in a lot of my videos. He's one of my very best friends, and you might even say we do everything together. That's right, I'm talking about Reid Archibald. Now, in addition to following me around, Reid Archibald is known all over the world for his famous stand-up comedy. And he's going to do some of that for you all tonight. So put your hands together for Mr. Reid Archibald.
What do you call a dead baby with no arms and no legs hanging on your wall? Art. How do you stop a dead baby traveling at 100 miles an hour? With a shovel. What's the difference between a dead baby and a rock? You can't fuck a rock. Thank you. What's more fun than a barrel of dead babies? A barrel of live ones with pins in their eyes. What's the difference between apples and dead babies? I don't come all over apples before I bite into them.
All right, Reid Archibald. Oh, so that was a really interesting performance. How long you been doing stand-up comedy?
I don't do stand-up comedy. I stood up there and I told a couple of dead baby jokes. What the fuck more do you want from me?
So, Christmas coming up. You expect anything from Santa this year?
Yeah, a new pair of socks.
All right, so let's answer an advice question.
No, Dick, don't you have to do some stupid commercial?
Oh, yeah, I got to do a word from our sponsor. You got the sponsor I wanted, right?
I don't know, this is your show, man.
All right, roll it.
The St. Bradford Holiday Special is brought to you by Rockabilly Rachel's Anal Wart Elixir for all of your anal wart needs.
That's our sponsor. I told you to get like Zach Black and Satanic International Network.
Dude, Zach Black isn't doing this shit.
But I'm a friend of Zach Black. He would...
Zach Black said you can go fuck yourself.
Well, this is awkward. All right, well, let's get on to that advice question.
You're an idiot.
Where are you going? I got you a gift.
Fuck off.
Yeah, but well, fuck you. Your jokes weren't even funny anyway. They were. Don't worry, he'll be back. He likes to joke around like that. Any minute now, he'll be back. Well, I guess we'll move on to that advice question. Our next question comes from Lilith in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. And her question is,
Dear St. Bradford, I am single and I have a lot of tattoos. I mean a lot of tattoos. I even have them on my hands and face. I love them and they are an expression of who I am, but a lot of men seem to be turned off by them. Why is that?
well, for me personally, I mean, I think girls with tattoos are hot. So I don't know what the problem is with these guys, but try not to just think of your tattoos as an expression of yourself, but from here on out, try to think of them as like a filter, like a filter between you and bullshit. Because if a guy isn't interested in you because of your tattoos, then he's not really somebody you want to waste your time on. Thanks for your question. Now, I have saved the best for last. My next guest has not played in front of a live audience in quite some time, but she's here tonight, making her YouTube debut. I want you all to give a big hand to the very talented Miss Ashleigh Leiter. Ashleigh Leiter. That was amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Get out of these sage clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So it's been a while since you played live, huh?
It has been. It's been quite a few years.
Few years.
Yes.
Jeez. So how are you talked into doing this show?
Well, I mean, I figured this was about as low as I could get, so why not start from the bottom?
All right. Well, we appreciate you being here. We're going to answer an advice question. Our next question comes from Bernie in Tel Aviv, Israel. And Bernie's question is,
Dear St. Bradford, I am Jewish. Can you help me understand the meaning of Christmas?
all right, well, Ashleigh, you want to try to take a crack at that one?
Well, first off, we get to eat ham.
All right.
And then there's turkey and presents and the whole Jesus thing, and that about sums it up as far as I'm concerned. What do you think?
Well, first off, Bernie, this is a holiday special, not a Christmas special, because we want to be kind of inclusive. But I checked the dictionary, and according to the Oxford Dictionary, this is Webster's, the definition, the meaning of Christmas is, say, Christian feast on December 24th, or 25th, or among the Eastern Orthodox on January 6th, that commemorates the birth of Christ and is usually observed as a legal holiday. So that is the meaning of Christmas. Well, I got you a gift.
Okay.
All right.
I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, right. Let's see what this is. Okay.
Disappointed. Wow, so yeah, it's like
thanks.
it's a sewing machine, but it's like handheld. So you can sew shit like pockets and things.
Yeah. I'm just gonna accidentally leave that there.
Okay.
Okay. But thank you.
You're welcome.
The thought that counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
But
So,
yes.
yeah, Ashleigh and I we're talking about doing a series of videos together where we do dramatic readings of OkCupid conversations. But you're
Yes.
excited about that, right?
It's going to be very exciting.
So, but yeah, I got you a gift. You know what I like for Christmas?
And what is that?
A boat.
Oh, a boat! I
Yes.
love boats.
Me
What
too.
kind of boat?
Motorboat!
Dare you?
What? It was a joke!
I'm disgusted.
What? Come
I
on.
thought you wanted a canoe.
Oh, look, you didn't see that coming. She'll be back. She has to come back. She forgot the sewing machine. They always come back for the sewing machine. But if not, you know, it just means I'm free for New Year's. Again. Well, that concludes my holiday special. I'd like to say thank you to Low Budget Man and Reid Archibald and Ashleigh Leiter, Satanic International Network, the Metafiction Lounge, our sponsor, Rockabilly Rachel's Anal Wart Elixir. I'd like to give a special mention to those people who couldn't be here tonight, my Uncle Mark and Jane Galbraith. But, you know, whether you're black or white or Hispanic or Asian or Christian or atheist or Jewish or Muslim or Buddhist, or you're rich or you work sweeping floors in a goddamn chocolate factory for $8 an hour at best, like me. The holidays are usually around December. Thank you and good night.